Hey y'all, welcome to another edition of My Smoky TV Channel 195's Off the Beaten Path. We're coming to you today from beautiful Morristown, Tennessee. A great place to visit when you're on vacation in Sevier County. It's just a hop, skip, and jump right up I-81 right to Morristown, Hamlin County. This is actually called the Lakeway area. A lot of things we're going to be talking about and showing you about this beautiful part of East Tennessee. But we're starting out today, right as you see the sign here, the marker, it talks about Davey Crockett. Everybody know who Davey Crockett was. You know, he was a great pioneer, a great warrior, a volunteer that lost his life in the massacre at the Alamo. But we're standing in front of his childhood home, his mother and father. This is called Crockett Tavern, and it's located right here in Morristown. A lot of interesting history behind this tavern. You know, he wasn't born in Morristown, but he was kind of raised in Morristown. His home place is up in Limestone, another little skip and jump from Sevier County if you'd like to visit that place. But we want to just get you started. We'll be having more from the Crockett Tavern and a lot more on this edition of Off the Beaten Path right here on My Smoky TV Channel 195. Welcome back to this edition of Off the Beaten Path, right here on My Smoky TV Channel 195. I'm joined now by Jamie Landry. Jamie is the proprietor of one of the oldest established restaurants in Morristown, the Little Dutch, correct?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Something quick, Jamie and I go back a long way, probably what, 25, 30 years?
Something like that.
Jamie, let's talk about the Little Dutch. George and Nina Angelo owned the Little Dutch forever.
They did. 43 years, I believe.
And you, or how long have you owned it?
I've had it for about 6 months.
For about 6 months. How does it feel coming into an established historical restaurant like this?
Scary. A little bit. There's a lot of history here, a lot of tradition here. You know, Morristown was almost built around the Little Dutch.
Okay.
I mean, the store opened in 1939 by Frank and Mattie Loreno,
okay,
who had it for 31 years. Mr. Loreno passed away. Mattie sold it to George and Nina.
Okay.
George and Nina had it for 43, I'm pretty sure it's like 43, 44 years, and then sold it to me 6 months ago.
And you're the third owner of this?
Third owner.
That's
Absolutely.
That's awesome. But Jamie, a quick thing, we're standing in front of your Hall of Fame wall.
This is it.
You had a chance to meet Harrison Ford. Tell us about that right
We did.
quick.
It was a fantastic turn. One of my servers just come back there and said, unless I'm missing, Harrison Ford sitting at table 2. So I made my loop around and I said, yep, that's Harrison Ford. So met him, he's a super guy, super nice. His family, his wife's family lives here, so they come in fairly regularly, and his family, his in-laws come in about once a week and eat with us. So it's fantastic.
We've been talking to Jamie Lambert. He's the proprietor. Him and his wife are owners of the Little Dutch restaurant right here in Morristown. He is the third owner of this historical restaurant, so make sure you keep watching.
Just look at all those freshly made Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm sure it makes you want one or a dozen right now. So come visit our locally owned and operated Krispy Kreme donuts in Pigeon Forge. Our Krispy Kreme donuts are made fresh daily, our service is fast and friendly, and the taste will put a smile on anyone's face. Krispy Kreme is a fundraising favorite, so call us today to help support your school or community fundraising efforts. Our delivery truck is there when you need us. Krispy Kreme Donuts on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge.
Welcome back to Off the Beaten Path, right here on My Smoky TV Channel 195. And look who's joining me now. It's Victoria from My Smoky TV Live. Victoria?
Hey, Roddy.
Where does this feel like? It feels in the...
It looks like Charleston.
It sure does. Or New Orleans, doesn't it?
It sure does, but we are actually in beautiful Morristown, Tennessee. We're standing right here on the overhead sidewalks.
You know, the overhead sidewalks, you know, were built in 1962 for you history lovers. There's only 4 that were in the United States. Now, the first one, can you tell me where the first one is? Or do you actually even know where the first one was?
It was in London.
Oh, it was in Chester, England.
Chester, England.
You know,
yes.
Victoria, the history of the Morristown overhead sidewalks, began in 1962. And the reason why, people want to know why they build these overhead sidewalks. The reason why, they used to have a lot of floods in Morristown. The main street used to flood all the time, so the city leaders got together and they decided, hey, let's build the overhead sidewalks. The community kicked in so much money, and then the federal government kicked in almost $5 million to build these overhead sidewalks. But did you know, Morristown is the only one left in the country?
That's amazing.
It is. Minneapolis, Minnesota had one. Cincinnati, Ohio had one. But Morristown is still standing. It is a great place, you know.
And thank goodness, because now look at all these beautiful local businesses.
And you know, the thing about it is, Morristown is that hometown feel. You know, it is a great place to come.
It is.
The overhead sidewalks provide a way to get around.
It's large enough, but not too big. What is the population here?
29,000 people live in Hamilton County.
Wow, that's just the right amount, isn't it?
It is. You know, Hamilton County was kind of formed from a couple of other counties, from Jeff County. Now, if you go west in Morristown down AJ Highway, you will run into Jefferson County. Hamilton County was kind of brought in from the Jefferson County, and on the east side, or the north side, you would say, from Granger County. So a lot of history behind Morristown. So the thing you need to do is keep watching My Smoky TV, Off the Beaten Path, when we feature some of the local businesses right here. And also, we're going to talk about, did you know?
Something else is here.
What is?
The National Weather Station.
It sure is. It is.
That's where all the national weather comes from. So when you're watching TV and you're getting informed with your weather, it comes from right here.
Right here in beautiful Morristown, Tennessee. I love this place. It's a beautiful place, isn't it?
I love it. It's awesome.
All right, so keep watching My Smoky TV Live's Off the Beaten Path right here on Channel 195.
The big wheel for My Smoky TV.
How about sweet frog, what a treat?
I think it's more like sweet frog!
Or sweet frog.
Maybe we should just sweet frog, what a treat!
A sweet frog. Oh, wicked, wicked.
Okay, so you can get authentic New York style brick oven pizza freshly made every day at New York Pizza and Pasta in the Mountain Mall. Get pizza by the slice or feed a hungry crew with their famous 24-inch pizza called The House. You can get calzone, subs, and pasta. You'll even love their delicious appetizers like garlic knots and mozzarella sticks. Their menu is loaded with something for everyone and tons of toppings to choose from. Okay, I know you're hungry, so rush over to New York Pizza and Pasta located on Level B at the Mountain Mall in downtown Gatlinburg.
Eat, shop, play, and stay at the island. Visit islandandpigeonforge.com.
We're here at Tennessee Cider Company. It's been a long time coming. We are located right off the Parkway. We are in between the aquarium and Tennessee Homemade Wines. The garage doors are open. We have 6 different ciders on draft. They're all delicious. We get 4 samples of the 6. People are coming and going. Apples are pressed here daily. We have a really cool concept here. You guys can come in, taste all of our ciders, sit over at our bar, talk with your friends, and enjoy everything that Tennessee Cider Company has to offer. Tennessee Cider Company is the first cidery opened in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Sit down, enjoy the cider, and have some of our good stuff.
Welcome to Gigi's Cupcakes, where we have the largest selection of cupcakes in the Smoky Mountains.
Our best seller is the wedding cake. It's white cake with buttercream frosting. My favorite is the white midnight magic. It's double stewed cake with cream cheese frosting. Come try my favorite cupcake.
Where we bake with real sugar, real butter,
and real love. Come on down to Gigi's Cupcakes, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Where it's guaranteed to be the best cupcake you've ever had.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Tiffany Wilkerson. This is my husband, Jeff. He and I are the owners of Papa's Sweet Tooth. Come on in and let me show you what we have. We purchased the store in late November after the Gatlinburg fires, and we felt that it would be a tribute to our dads and our papas that we had lost back in the summer to name our store after them. So we've named our store Papa's Sweet Tooth, and this wall is a tribute to show our appreciation to our papas and our family. When I walked into the store for the first time, this had Papa written all over it. Our papas loved popcorn, so we felt like this was just a given that this store was meant for us to own. We specialize in over 100 flavors of gourmet popcorns. We also specialize in the old-fashioned sodas, such as the brownie soda. We have Verner sodas, and then also we have the newer sodas, such as the Buckeye State and the Flying Cauldrons. We also have approximately 30 different flavors of jams, jellies, and butters, including our Amish peanut butter and Amish chocolate peanut butter. We have pickled sausages, pickled beets, and don't forget our R-Season moon pies. Although the store is named the Sweet Tooth, probably the most unique thing in the store is our World War II dog tag machine. It is a genuine World War II machine, and people love the sound of the old-fashioned clicks of the keyboard. And when you're finished, you actually have a true military dog tag. Thank you for shopping at Papa's Sweet Tooth. Hope you enjoy your stay in the mountains. Come visit us on the top floor of the Mountain Mall.
How about sweet roll, what a treat?
I think it's more like sweet roll!
Or sweet roll.
Maybe we should just sweet roll, what a treat!
A sweet roll. Oh, wicked, wicked.
Boots, hats, and accessories all can be found at Cowboy Way in the Gatlinburg Mall. Cowboy Way is famous for carrying a vast selection of top brands like Dan Post, Ariat, Casey, and more. Looking for a hat? We got them, like famous Stetson, Resistol, and Coral hats. Shop the Cowboy Way for men or shop the Cowboy Way for women. Great selection of women's boots, hats, purses, and accessories. 3 locations to shop: Cowboy Way in the Gatlinburg Mall, branded right across from the Gatlinburg Mall, or the Boot Junkie in Pigeon Forge.
The Veteran Store is veteran-owned and operated in Pigeon Forge, providing a large selection of reasonably priced military flags, clothing, patches, license plates, and more. Check out the new mailbox covers. The Veteran Store is the largest of its kind in the country. You'll find hats, jackets, pins, rings, watches, and customized wooden plaques. In fact, we can customize just about anything from shirts to mugs. If we don't have it, we can special make it for you. Mention this ad and receive a free gift. The Veteran Store is located on top of the Handbag Superstore on the Parkway in the Pigeon Forge Outlet Mall.